Right now we have one summoning and we're presented with one hero that is Elminster Aumar that we can actually get from this Planner summoning in the Dragonheir Silent Gods. So I'm going to make sure to review over the Elminster Aumar and actually check him out, because I think personally from first look what I see, this is absolutely crazy hero and I definitely going to go for him, even though that right now I didn't actually collect that many things from this Sage chest piece that you can get from D&D collaboration event and Planner summoning. This is actually the Planner summoning, so I'm going to make one summon just to see do I'm going to get something. I'm curious how the things actually work with the summonings here. And oh, we gonna get epic one. I already have this one, so I'm going to get these stones. That is absolutely great since I don't have all the epic artifacts. But anyway, from the Planner summoning we actually have chance 0.5% to get this this hero right here, the Elminster Aumar, and he's the only legendary hero here presented. But in my opinion, I don't know, the percentage is very slim, but it's way better. If you want to get this hero, this percentage here is way better from the 3% on the normal summoning. If we check here the summoning details, you're going to see that the legendary is 3%, but if you want to go for this specific hero in the Planner summoning, I think this is your best option right now with this 0.5%, since it's just one legendary hero here. But anyway, let's jump over this bad boy here that is looking little like Gandalf with these butterflies. You know, when he was on the Tower of the Sauron, he get these butterflies and he summoned the eagles that actually helped him to escape. So yeah, I'm very excited about this hero, not because it's only fire and I have pretty decent fire combo as a team, and he's going to be absolutely great fit for my fire team, but also the rest of the skills is absolutely insane. I'm going to go over one by one and maybe give you some little tips, little suggestion where maybe this hero is going to be best to be used. Of course, not only depending over the skills he actually have, and maybe some combos with who you can actually use this great hero. Just getting my coffee ready for this review, baby. Okay, so first thing is Captain Aura increase all allies alignment by 60 in all battles. Now, I really love heroes that is doing something for all battles, since it can be used in the arena, it can be used in the dungeons, it can be used in the world fight, it can be used basically everywhere. And this alignment, especially for me, if you have heroes that depend on the alignment, is going to be absolutely great, this buff. And I'm going to show you one of these heroes that I actually have, and my favorite one, and this is Karf, ladies and gentlemen. Karf is my best hero so far, one of my best heroes, of course. I even have some 3 stars that outperform some of my legendaries, but anyway. The Karf spells is actually also alignment based. Bombards all enemies on the field 3 times, each dealing a 200% attack, 1000 alignment fire damage. And alignment is something very important for the passive skills, so it's absolutely great that is going to get some boost from the alignment. So let's continue with the bad boy. The next spell is for each debuff on the enemy, the hero gets 10 resistance, up to 10 stacks. So in general, 100 resist he can actually receive. And there is, how to say, there are specific places that you can actually get. For example, this can be arena. If you have, for example, Voresh, and Voresh is going to apply debuff immunity to all of the enemies in the arena. This guy here, the Aumar, I'm going to say Aumar, I'm not going to say Elminster, just Aumar, is going to get a 50 resistance. And especially in the arena, it's very important your buffs and debuffs. They can bring huge difference between the fights. Even I actually use my Voresh and my Sigrid as the buff killer combo. And of course, I'm going to show you what I mean by this. I'm not so active in the arena, just to say. So here, my main two debuffers are Voresh and Sigrid, and they're going to basically obliterate everything. And I have Questa. I think this is one of the best heroes for the arena, giving you healing over time when you kill the enemy. This is going to support your survivability. And also Captain Aura, that is giving 30% chance in the Grand Gladiator Arena. Absolutely great hero. So this is what I mean by the buffs and actually stacks. If the enemy have that many resist, they're not actually going to get my Voresh and Sigrid. Look at this. It's just pure kill. It's pure kill. That's why I'm huge fan over the buffs and debuffs. And right now my combo is of course Voresh and Sigrid. I see also other people are using that, but it's absolutely great combo to actually go for the arena with these heroes. And having Aumar that is going to get boost of his resistance is absolutely huge, and is going to increase his survivability. And just wait to see the other spells. Some of the spells is absolutely mind-blowing. So jumping on the second spell, and this is Radiant Shield, grant 12% target maximum HP plus 3000 alignment shield to the hero and surrounding aliens for 5 seconds, and control immunity, immune to all controls. This is absolutely huge, since your healing at some point it cannot actually exceed your maximum HP. What I mean, if you have 80% HP and you get full HP healing, is going to be just 100. But the shield is something that is boosting your maximum HP. So if you get an enemy that can one-shot your hero with Aumar, you can actually keep this hero alive because the shields exceed the maximum HP. And also, first the enemy have to break your shield before they start hitting your HP, and like this is going to have huge survivability. And it's 3000 alignment shield and 12% targets maximum HP. So this for tanks is going to be absolutely great. And look at this range. I rarely see this type of range. Normally it's something like I don't know how to say it, something like this. But here we have only 2 lines that is not covered from the whole map. So there is a big chance this hero actually catch all of your heroes with this spell, and the shield is absolutely great. And when you face, for example, Grave of Wrath, or maybe you're facing Grave of Venom, all these places, you can actually put your heroes on the specific place that they always going to get this shield. And the shield, from what I see, is going to be very strong shield. Absolutely great hero, absolutely great spell. I mean, I have never seen a shield like this one. Even when I switch my hero, sometimes I switch my main hero to Frost, especially on the places that I have huge struggles and you need better survivability, because the boss just hit you and can one-shot you, or maybe two-shot you. If he one-shot you, there is a 0 chance there, but if you increase your survivability with your shields, and your HP is going to be great. Also for the flame template is going to be great, since there the boss can easily one-shot you. And if you don't have some boost shields, the buff immunity is going to be hard for you to actually survive there. And I think this hero definitely can bring a lot on the table for the flame domain, basically any place where you struggle with your survivability. And by having the first spell that is going to increase your resistance, increase his resistance, like this, he's going to get less debuffs. What I mean by this is maybe recharge speed reduction, or any kind of debuffs, and this is going to be absolutely supportive for the rest of the skills. And the second one is shield, as we already spoke about this, but the third one is, yeah, maybe the cherry on the pie, and this is his ultimate. Silver Fire. Boy oh boy, 710 attack damage. Now this is one of the biggest numbers I see in Dragonheir Silent Gods. And 5000% alignment fire damage. Now maybe you cannot stuck this hero with the critical rate because of the alignment damage, but boy oh boy, this is going to do huge amount of damage. Huge amount of damage. Enemy with the range with 75% chance to inflict attack penalty and accuracy penalty and attack penalty on the target for 10 seconds. Now this is basically the best debuffs in the game. Now if accuracy penalty was something like defense penalty or defense down just to lower the enemy defense and attack penalty, this hero is going to be the best hero till this game actually exists. Absolutely great debuffs and can go to 100% if you actually level up the ultimate to level 3. So with level 3, 25%, 75% is going to be 100% chance. But you're going to need some maybe accuracy to actually apply this. With a 100% chance to 75% chance to apply these two debuffs. And again, for most of the boss, especially end game, everybody is using attack penalty. You cannot skip attack penalty. Attack penalty is reducing the attack by 50%. So if he hit you for one shot you, he's going to two shot you. Or if he three shot you, he's going to six shot you. My point is, by reducing the damage is going to increase your survivability. Especially you can see this in the temporal vortex when you fight this bad boy with on the sea, on the ship. Definitely you're going to need attack penalty because there is like 20 minutes battle and you want to have your heroes survive as much as they can so they can perform their best. And having with this hero attack penalty and also this insane amount of shield that this guy is having, I mean Elminster Aumar is going to be absolutely supportive in anything. This is even good for the Goblin Lair. I mean, normally this hero don't look that much for the Goblin Lair, but his ultimate is doing massive damage. We don't care in the Goblin Lair about the debuffs. Maybe if you use Sigrid and you have a combo like me, because I use Sigrid as a main damage in the Goblin Lair. And for example, Karf is applying some debuffs like fire debuff. Also, Vorish is applying this debuff prohibition. And all these debuffs actually give the ultimate of the Sigrid chance to actually hit these heroes, hit these goblins and kill them fast. But even if you don't have to stick to debuffs, you can definitely use this hero, and I think he's absolutely great. Absolutely great, insane hero in my opinion. Of course, let me know in the comment, do you have him already? Do you test him? But from the first look, from the spells this guy is having, especially the third one and the second one, this is absolutely insane great spells. Now on the question where this Elminster Aumar can be used in the Dragonheir Silent Gods, I'm going to start first with the maybe Goblin Lair. This is something that we do on the daily basis. It's just always we need heroes to be leveled up. Of course, with the ultimate skill, this is huge amount of damage. He can, I think, maybe one-shot the goblins in the Goblin Lair. Of course, it depends on which level you're fighting currently, but definitely this is can be helpful. Now the resist will be not so helpful, and the shield maybe not so helpful, since there everything have to happen very, very fast. So I think the ultimate is going to be absolutely great. For the second place, since he is fire, I'm not going to pick the flame domain, since yeah, he's going to do 60% less damage and is going to receive 60% more damage, so it's not going to be very clever to be used there. But anyway, for the Templates domain also is absolutely great, absolutely must. In the Templates domain, at the Wasp boss, he's going to spawn from time to time some little birds or skeleton little dragons, and you can easily obliterate these dragons. also when he applies his debuffs and doing some big damage with the shield, you can actually absorb huge amount of this damage and also be prepared for the little guys that the boss is going to spawn. And with this spell is going to actually kill them. And on the Frost domain, I don't think that you can use him, but it didn't actually matter that much. There is absolutely timing where if you cannot break the shield of the boss, you have to time your spells, and basically Frost domain is the easiest one, so no problem there. Now from the Grave of Venom, you can use him definitely to hit the boss and 2 orbs, depending on which level you are, of course, but you can use him on these places. Also, Grave of Wrath with the resistance, absolutely great, is going to be supportive. And also, if you don't have good debuff immunity, this is going to be absolutely great too to be used in the Grave of Wrath, especially for the debuffs. And this guy is going to have a lot of resistance just because of his resistance stacks, and it's good to have some at least healing prohibition on the boss when he swallow your hero, because the healing here there is insane. So definitely bring some hero like Sigrid or any hero with healing prohibition, and this hero is also can get good plays. And Grave of Curse definitely is a must hero because of the shield. Now if the boss hit you and he hit your shields, he is not going to receive shield. This is very important. And if you have attack penalty, also if you have this shield, the boss is going to create absolutely no shield. Now there is a heroes that remove the shield, this is absolutely no problem, but in general is going to be absolutely great place for there. I think maybe the best place to be in the Grave of Curse. And some people have struggles there like me. I use my main hero as a Frost one just to generate some shield, and using heroes like Sigrid to have attack penalty. This hero have both of these things in his spells and is going to be absolutely great for there. Now you can also use him in the Hysterical Runes just because of this attack penalty and the shield. Again, attack penalty and shield is giving your team the biggest survivability that can have in the Dragonheir Silent Gods, period. So this hero can be basically used on any place here except the Flame Domain, since you know you're going to get a lot of damage and you're not going to do any damage, but the rest of the dungeons is absolutely great. Same for the challenges like Temporal Vortex, this attack penalty and the shield again is going to increase your survivability, so you can actually perform and do more damage, or at least kill the challenge if needed. For example, for Temporal Vortex you have to focus on doing damage. You can have this hero Aumar as a survivability hero and attack penalty. Also his ultimate is doing massive damage, let's not ignore this part, but in every challenge here he can find absolutely great place. So this is my short review over the Elminster Aumar. Absolutely great hero. If you want to check some good legendary or maybe one of the best legendary heroes for the Goblin Lair, I'm going to put one video here, so go and check it out and enjoy, of course.